and welcome to Nova Bloom Studios. I'm here with Jei Kai. We just wrapped up a great studio session, and I'm really glad to work with one of my good friends. We've been working together for a really long time, and talk about what his career's been like so far, his process, his inspiration, and why he does what he does. So welcome to the channel. Great to have you here. You've been making some really great progress on YouTube lately. Tell me, how's that been so far?
Yeah, it's been slow but steady. Just posting, trying to post every week, keeping it up. I know my memories video blew up a while ago, so kind of just like, taking it slow. I'm also working at the same time, so it's gonna be kind of hard doing it at the same time.
How did you get started and when it came to music?
Just music in general?
Yeah.
It's actually this guy. At North Hills, I started playing guitar. That was my first instrument. I didn't really start. I started playing guitar and playing in like church band and school band at North Hills at like 6th or 7th grade with this guy. And he picked me up in his band, One Heart. But that was guitar, and then I started singing in high school. More so when I met my now wife, Carrie, about junior, sophomore year.
Don't be jealous of the movie stars, the Gucci glamour and all the fancy cars they got.
What has been your inspiration so far? What gets you going?
Honestly, just the fun of playing music. I try to think about that when making YouTube videos, just like not making it to be famous or to be big, but just because it's just fun for me to do. And that kind of gets me going. I just love writing music. I love picking up the guitar and just like playing around with different melodies and hearing music, hearing what's out there today, like in the pop scene. That's just really fun for me, just to play around with creativity in that way. Like the song that we're working on finishing now. So yeah, it's just really fun for me just to make and just to be creative. That's my,
So what's your creative process like when it comes to writing music?
Honestly, it happens. Sometimes I'll just be sitting around in my home or whatever and just like singing and humming. I'll be beatboxing, or something like that, and then I'll pick up my guitar and then maybe add a chord progression, or sometimes I'll be hearing a song. Honestly, I'll be hearing a song that I really like, maybe a progression or lyrics or a melody that I never heard before, and I'll be like, ooh, that sounds cool, maybe I can add something to this, or play around with it, and that kind of gets me going.
We did a song together a few months back, Used to Love.
Oh yeah?
With Martin Garrix.
That was a lot of fun.
And Dean Lewis. What was kind of going through your mind when you picked that song and decided to do what we did?
Yeah, I just want to collab with this guy really bad and have him on my YouTube, because a lot of what I have on my YouTube is just acoustic stuff. I take my phone, I don't even have a stand for it officially. I just put wherever I can balance it and then just play. And so I really wanted to do something with him and that song, especially because it's, I was thinking of making it very duet because it's very high and I can't do that high very comfortably. And so...
what do you think? I can't?
You did. He did way, that cover. It's a really good
I was
cover.
Way out of my comfort zone. If you ever listen to that video, I was way out of my comfort zone.
It was good.
It's his fault.
Really but yeah, that's pretty much that.
What is your setup? A lot of people like to talk about the tech that they use. What is your usual studio setup when it comes to writing and producing music?
So I use an Aston Origin condenser mic whenever I do use my condenser mic. Sometimes I don't. I just use my phone. And I use Ableton as my recording software. I have a normal desktop Windows. But yeah, it's not too complicated. I use a Focusrite. A little audio interface. It's like $150, and that's pretty much enough for what I use it for.
So we got a new project coming out. It's called Cry on Me, written by this guy right here. We've actually been working on this for a few months now. And just tell us, what was the process like? What was the inspiration for that song?
Cry on Me, I wrote that about maybe 2 years ago. It was when Carrie and I got married. And I was remembering when we first started dating, Carrie opened up to me, and the first time she opened up to me, she started crying, and she apologized. She cried on my shoulder, on my right shoulder. I don't know if she remembers this. But she was like, I'm so sorry. She apologized immediately, and I remember seeing this spot right here on my shoulder. She's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to cry on you like that. And I was like, it's okay, I just want to love you, and I want you to.
I just want to say it's been an honor to work on that. It's been so much fun. I think it challenged both of us in a way. I think none of us have really worked on a project like this before, and it's been really great. Okay, last question is, what would you say to someone who might be starting out when it comes to making music or making videos, or struggling to get something going? What would you say to that person?
I would say just start somewhere. When I first started making YouTube videos, I was also like that. I was like, what should I put out? And I just collabed with one of my friends. Like, some of my first videos was just me, like with my mobile phone, like how I still do it today. But, and my first video I remember was me and my friend, Pat. He had a really nice camera. And one of the popular songs came out, which is I'm So Tired by Love. And we covered it. And that was like my second video. Yeah. And I remember getting like 30,000 views on that video. And I just started somewhere. Honestly, if you want to get a lot of views, one way of doing it, which is what I've been doing, is just covering a lot of popular songs out there, learning it, and covering it as like soon as I can right after it comes out, because that's often what people are searching. But just starting somewhere, collabing with friends, seeing what other people are covering, what gets views, what doesn't get views, and seeing the trends on YouTube, because yeah, I think that's a good place to start.
Well, this week, stay tuned. Cry on Me will be released on YouTube, Spotify. I don't know what will be, but you will see it. So stay tuned. So follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to this guy. I'll have a link somewhere on this video. But stay tuned. We got some stuff coming, and I'm excited to see what's next for you.